This view from cameras on board the International Space Station shows the shuttle going behind the Kibo laboratory, which it is carrying the final piece of inside its cargo bay. Shuttle is bringing up the external facility for the Kibo complex at the space station. And once that's installed, the complex will be complete. Shuttle also contains a logistics module full of experiments to add to that external facility. On the external facility, they'll be exposed to the environment of space, which will allow scientists here on the ground to determine what effects that environment has on the experiments. Endeavour is now about 170 feet away from the International Space Station. You can see the view from Endeavour in this sequential still video image. This video coming from the centerline camera set up inside the window of the Space Shuttle Endeavour's hatch as it is being carefully lined up by Commander Mark Polanski as he moves in towards the International Space Station, again planning to dock to the Harmony node's pressurized mating adapter. Commander Mark Polanski carefully aligning Space Shuttle Endeavour to the pressurized mating adapter on the station's Harmony node as it moves in, currently about 75 feet in front of the International Space Station. Polanski's controlling it from the aft flight deck inside the shuttle's cabin, but using this view from the centerline camera that's been set up inside the shuttle's hatch on the other side of the orbiter docking ring that will make the first initial contact to the pressurized mating adapter when it does dock. Shuttle's running a little ahead of schedule. Commander Mark Polanski reached the point of 34 feet away from the International Space Station and stopping to get everything aligned before he moves in those final 30 feet. Shuttle and station are currently about 213 miles over the Philippine Islands. Seeing sequential still video now from the camera inside Endeavour's hatch, looking at the pressurized mating adapter. Now about 25 feet away. Endeavour's currently in front of the station, letting it catch up at a rate of less than 1/10 of a foot per second. View from cameras inside the shuttle's cargo bay of the orbiter docking ring as it heads toward that pressurized mating adapter that we were looking at from inside that ring just a moment ago. Flight controllers here in the Space Shuttle Flight Control Room.
Station, Endeavour. confirmed.
Report that the shuttle Endeavour has now contacted the International Space Station and have contact.
Endeavour copies.
That came at 12:47 p.m. Central Time.
Endeavour Houston, station free drift confirmed.
Houston Endeavour, copy that.
Great work.
That docking happened over the Gulf of Carpentaria, just north of the coast of Australia. Again, the time was 12:47 p.m. Central Time. 1 day, 19 hours, and 44 minutes into Endeavour's mission. Endeavour and the International Space Station are currently 222 miles above the Pacific Ocean, and as you can just make out in this view, coming into the daylight portion of their orbit now. They're heading towards the coast of South America on a northeasterly track. All members of the Expedition 20 crew here with Gennady Padaka holding the mic.
Station on space to ground 1, no response required. I want to announce this is Stations Commander about United States Space Shuttle Endeavour Orion and Expedition 20 Flight Engineer Colonel Tim Copper arriving.
Commander Gennady Padaka going through the ceremonial bell ringing that signals the arrival of the new ship to the International Space Station. You saw there the visiting commander, Mark Polanski of the Space Shuttle Endeavour, coming on first, followed by pilot Doug Hurley. And as you can see, the Node 2 Harmony node is getting full quick as all 13 members of the two combined crews pile in. Hurley was followed, it looks like, by Chris Cassidy, Mission Specialist, and then by Mission Specialist Julie Payette. There's Mission Specialist Tom Marshburn moving towards the camera. We lost.
We're very happy to welcome Endeavour School on board Space Station. It's a very remarkable event, not only for us, but for the whole space program, because this is the next great stage of the Space Station assembly, and it's a very historical moment, but because right now we got together 13 people on board Space Station. Welcome, and we are very happy. Thank you, Gennady. The crew at STS-127 is extremely happy to be here. 13 is a pretty big number, but it's going to be an outstanding visit for us. We're happy to go ahead and deliver Colonel Copra to his new home for a while, and maybe Koichi is looking forward to a hot shower back home. So we'll make this short because we have a lot of work to do, but we are just thrilled to be here. Thank you.